Hey, hey, hey. It's Trey. Hey, hey. Hi, guys. I have time for the next 30 minutes. I wanted to devote to you guys. It's been a really awesome week. Just wanted to say I just was interviewed from Paxton at narc abuse underscore TV, narc abuse underscore TV on Instagram. So you can actually find that live footage that is on his Instagram page. And apparently he's going to give me a copy of it so that I can put up. So hopefully that will be given to me soon so I can put this up. Also, I just wanted to make a few quick announcements before I get into this message today. The first announcement being that yes, that interview, please check that interview out today that he had for me. It was a really good interview. We did a lot of laughs and got very serious at times. So check that interview out if you can. Again, it's narc abuse underscore TV on Instagram. The other thing to make mention to you guys is that the prayer and fast group is going to be starting up again on Monday. So we start on Monday. So if you're interested in doing a 10-day prayer and fast, make sure you get at me so that we can get you in the group and get you started to getting delivered from what has been going on in your life. The narcissists are everywhere, and we need to attack this spiritually. We start on Monday, so email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com if you are interested in joining that group. And then the other thing to make mention is that, yes, I'm starting up a group right now to get you guys through the holidays, because as we know, holidays are probably the roughest time for narcs in our lives, narcs in our family, friends, you name it, and getting through the holidays. So I'm going to have more information about that. If you're interested in being, in a place once a week that you can go and know that you can get the help you deserve and that you need, please make sure that you reach out to me at tracefaceit@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to get you set up. So one of the things I want to make sure I tell all of you tonight is to really, really be careful about, yeah, I know. See, this is feeding frenzy time. It's almost time for them to eat. So when I do any type of live or, anytime I'm like here at this time at night, they're up and down the stairs because they know it's about time to, to eat. So they're excited. I also feel like they know I'm like excited and I'm going live, and it gets them excited. So I think it's funny that they love to run up and down the stairs. They're so crazy. Okay. One of the things, guys, that the narcissist is forever going to try and do is to get you, the name of the game forever with a narc is to get you to doubt yourself, to get you thinking there's something wrong with you, to get you to diminish your confidence, your self-esteem, to get you, because they feel like people are on their high horse. If you have self-esteem, self-awareness, self-confidence, all those things, you're growing, you're healing, you're doing better with yourself and your life. It's an intimidation to them. Okay. They naturally will be attracted to you, but eventually they're going to try and get you to, get off that high horse. Because that's how they view it. Okay. They view you as a threat. Hi guys, thanks for coming in. And so they're going to get you, they're in your life, as I said in my interview earlier today, they're in your life for 3 reasons: to kill, steal, and destroy. They want to kill your spirit, they want to steal your soul, and they want to destroy you in the process. So that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. That's how they're doing it. That's how they're able to get you guys to sit back and think. Because I had a few people, I actually had, if I'm thinking about it correctly, 3 to 4 people. This is how it goes in sessions all the time. I have like a trending thing that goes on for the week, for the month. And I had 3 or 4 people go, hi guys, it's good to see you too. I had a few people go, they're telling me I'm the narcissist. And I don't know if for those of you that saw that post that I put up this week, the one way to determine if you are or you're not is to ask yourself, would you ever pull the kind of stunts that they have pulled to them or to anybody else? And if the answer is no, then you know what you're dealing with. Thank you, Heather. I'm happy to be here for you tonight too. I'm just going to give you guys a quick message, and I thought this would. I think if I had come on a little earlier on a Friday, usually it's pretty hectic in the room here live. But for those of you that are on, start to think of some questions to ask me, and remember when I'm ready to ask when I'm done answering that question is when I'm going to look in the feed here to see if you have a question. And so don't ask me the question as I'm talking, because I'll miss it. So when I say, okay, who's got another question, I'm going to look. I want to be able to answer some questions for a lot of you out there that are hurting and suffering. But before we get to Q&A, just know that, you guys, that is one of their biggest tactics they're going to pull. Okay? It's to get somebody that has done the work, somebody that has rebuilt their life, somebody that is, because don't forget, you guys, they're going to come at you if you're vulnerable. They're going to come at you if you've done all the work. They're going to come at you no matter what stage of your life you're at. You have to be prepared for this. They don't come into your life to better it. They come into your life to make you doubt yourself. And that's it. That's what they're there for. That's why they're there. They're coming into your life to shut you down. Okay? Because you're on Operation Growth. You're on Operation Development. You're on Operation Confidence. You're on Operation Healing. And they're on Operation Evil. So they want to shut it down. That's all they're doing. So don't fall for this. That is their biggest card they love to play. Oh, you're the narcissist. You're a narcissist. They'll tell you that. Why? Because you have light inside of you, because you're real, because you have authentic feelings, because you actually can feel things, because you're not holding back. You don't hold back on things. You say it like it is. Paxton reminded me today of this on my interview. He said, you know why I like you? He said, because you tell it like it is. Amen. 20 years ago, I wasn't telling it like it is. I was all about people pleasing. I cared if people liked me or not. Now, if people don't like me, I actually sit there and I say, good, because I don't like you either. Think about it, guys. The people that don't like you, you don't like them either. And good for that. Think about it. What do you care if somebody likes you or not? What do you care if you let that narcissist go? What's going to happen for them and what's going to happen for you? Your life's going to go on an entire ride of success and peace and healing and love and light. You get these people the heck out. All of them. I don't care who it is. Get them out. All right? So do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, the trick. It's a trick. They want you to sit there and think, oh, is there something wrong with me? What did I do? Oh, they're telling me on this, that, the other thing. Or they're making me feel this small. Guys, if anyone's making you feel this small, and you know within the depths of your soul, you got a lot that you're doing. You got a lot to give. You're giving yourself fully. You're doing things out there. You're helping people. You're out there doing the work. Don't. Whatever you do, do not let them do this, okay? Once again, for those of you that are coming on the live, I just did a live with Paxton from narcabuse_TV, narcabuse_TV on Instagram. And he has put that live on his Instagram for you to view. And hopefully he gives me a copy of that, because I'll put that interview on uh, on the channel. It was a great interview. Thanks, Val. I did see you on there. Thanks for being there. He asked me some questions that I wasn't prepared to answer, but it was good. He caught me off guard a few times. I love Paxton. Paxton is giving a platform for people like myself to get on and tell everybody what we're up to and what we're doing and how we're trying to get to people and save people from narcissistic abuse. Well, this is really all I wanted to say. Now, I wanted to actually devote the next 20 minutes or so till my next session and asking you guys what questions you have for me that you might be dealing with, that you might be struggling with, that you might want to ask me straight out. If I can answer them, I will answer them for you. So I wanted to give you guys, I don't do enough like Q&A stuff. Why is my ex's Hoover so random and weird breadcrumbs? Yeah. Because that's what they do. Those of you that have been following my channel for a long time know that I believe this is spiritual, and I do believe that they are aided in the spiritual realm, and the dark side is aiding them. If you pay attention to this stuff, you're going to find that it's always going to be very strategic times that your ex or the ex-narc will hoover you. It's going to be that night that you decided to have a few drinks that you haven't drank in over a year. It's going to be when you're in the middle of a prayer and fast. You haven't heard from that narc in 3 years. You're doing a prayer and fast. The narc all of a sudden calls you. I've seen this happen, guys. I'm telling you real things that I know from clients I'm working with or myself. They know it's like the Santa Claus song. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. It's the same thing with the narcissist, because they have spiritual aids. Now, for those of you that don't believe this stuff, hear me out for a second. They have spiritual aids guiding them through when and when not to contact you. And they know when. It's very strategic. Yeah. Absolutely, CK. They do know when you're getting closer to God. And if you do notice, when one of these buffoons is in your life, you're not going to be close to God. You're going to be further from God than you were in a long time, because that's why they come into our lives. You're not going to be close with God because you're worshiping a false idol at that point. You're worshiping a false idol. So how are you going to get close to God when you're waiting for what they're going to do, not going to do? You're putting them on a pedestal. It's all bad stuff. If you find yourself doing this stuff, it's because it's not from God. God's still going to be the major center of your life, the main thing you're looking for when you're with the right person. Okay? So, yeah, don't underestimate that. The Hoovers, it's spiritual. Who else has a question for me? Here comes my finger in the... How do we navigate family relationships when there's only one narc, but they control the rest of our loved ones? Christian therapist. It's the worst, isn't it? Oh, I know. There's a lot you guys don't know about me and my life that I can share or not share. Yeah. You always got the narc, it's the Jezebel. It's the Jezebel spirit. She's controlling the entire operation of the family. She controls what the whole entire family is going to do or not do on her terms. You know, I say her, it could be he, but the Jezebel spirit is female. And it's a very controlling spirit. It's a dominating spirit. It's a prideful spirit. It's an arrogant spirit. It's a spirit that will never admit fault, that will do silent treatment until you are dead or they are dead. They don't care. They will silent treatment all the way until the end because their pride is that great. And if they're controlling the entire family unit, best assured they've done the smear campaign on you. They are making the entire family march to the beat of their drum. And whoever does, for, you know, sometimes it's that the other family members need them for their operation, their motives, but a lot of the time, rest assured, this is a person that the rest of the family fears, because they hold people under their thumb. They hold people under their thumb so that they go along with the operation. If you go along with my operation, we're good. If you are the black sheep and you are the rebel and you don't go along with how I believe life should be, you are the outcast. You are the black sheep. You're not the golden child. I'm sorry. I think earlier I said, yeah, they got the golden child and they got the black sheep. They got the scapegoat. That's how it goes. They got to have somebody in the family, guys, that they bully and abuse. And it's typically the person that has their number. Okay? If you don't fall for their cacabaloney any longer, you're smart. You've got wisdom on them. You know what they're all about. You're sick of it. They're done with you. And I don't care what kind of family dynamic it is. The minute you are onto them, you are cast out to the wolves. You are dog meat. You don't exist. And they forever, until the day that they die or you die, will go around as the victim, the martyr, the person that, had to sacrifice so much because of you. All what you put them through in their lifetime. All your dramas. Meanwhile, it was all their dramas. It was all their lies. It was all their deceit. It was what their narrative they were trying to convince everybody about. But notice, guys, notice the family member that's a narc. Notice they don't have any friends, okay? And the people that they have convinced to believe them, they've changed throughout the years. Watch that too. They turn into people that are unrecognizable to you because they've got a ruler over them from the dark side. Plain and simple. Guys, anybody that's worshiping other things like their pride, they worship their own pride, or their God's at the bottom of an alcohol bottle, or their God is, whatever else. They are not following Jesus any longer at all. They're following the dark side. You can only follow one of two masters. That's it. So you have to be willing and ready to fight against the darkness. And that means with whomever, whatever time, whenever in your life. Period. That's it. That's it. Because once you are keen to this, once your eyes are open to this, there's no going back, you guys. You can't just go back and pretend like you don't see it any longer. I tried that, okay? I tried that with some of these people. It doesn't work because you see the truth and they want to live in their false reality. So what have you got here? You won't even deal with them anymore. You can't. You don't want to. You want nothing to do with them. And you don't care what that means for funerals and things of this nature. You don't care. You're done. Guys, the grieving process starts when you realize you got a narc in your family. That's when the grieving process starts. Okay, you got to let go of that then at that time and get rid of it. And then you can get on to acceptance and all that comes with that. Because when you realize, as Christian therapist was talking about, narc family members, when you realize you got one in your family, it's a hard realization, but it's one necessary for you to be able to continue your life here on planet Earth and have that acceptance and that knowing that, you still lived right by God. And that means if you're going to live right by God, you're going to go against a lot of people in your lifetime. A lot of people are going to be outside looking in. So anyway, I believe I have time for about 10 more minutes. I can't see the clock on here. And I do have somebody at 8 o'clock. So I need to go upstairs and see what time it is because we lost power today with the storm. I'm going to take you guys all upstairs with me. We lost power, so my other sources of seeing the time in here are not valid. So I need to check my computer. Okay, who else has a question for me? 6:51, not my time. Not my time. It's almost 8 p.m. Oh boy. Let's see. Because I do have somebody at 8 for a client. Okay. Who's got another question for me? I'll put you down here. Who has another question they would like to ask? Beep, beep. Well, this is fun. Okay, here we go. I'm looking. Oh. Okay, 8 minutes. How are the cats doing? Do you guys, I like to make you guys laugh, as you know, because there's nothing very funny about this kind of stuff. But if you can get to a place where you can have some laughter through all the hardship, I'm trying to get you guys to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy my little shorts I'm making of the cats. We'll get to the other two, but they're feral, as you guys know, so they're kind of wild and crazy. So how do you work through the anger that results from the abuse? That's probably one of the hardest struggles of mine. And was for the past narc abusers. Yeah. But what I found is the anger can really be channeled to doing good things and trying to do good things through that and trying to help other people. Trying to recognize in yourself, like, okay, I need to take up some martial arts or something. I got to get this out in a healthy way. The anger can be channeled. Just know that you can channel that anger to good things. As I've described before, you guys, when you have dealt with abuse with people that are stronger than you, you learn to use your tongue. And I did at a younger age. I learned how to use my tongue. It's all I had to defend myself. So some people describe me, like Paxton did today in our interview, as somebody that doesn't hold back. No, I don't. I don't really care what people think anymore. And if I have something to say, I'm going to say it. And if you're being a lowlife, I will tell you you're being a lowlife. Grow up. I have no problem saying it. Sometimes I wish that I had kept some things to myself or not said it. Yeah, I do. I do. But it's natural when someone's provoking you or really hurting you or knowing where your soft spots are and still doing it, or still, or you just got done telling someone like your deepest, darkest, like everything, and they know like your biggest thing is abandonment and neglect, and that's what they do to you, you're going to be angry. You're going to be angry because you're going to be like, what a fraud, what a fake, what a phony, what a person masquerading to being in my corner as my friend, and they were never my friend. That a friend would never do that. Would never take something that you intimately shared with them because you really felt like you bonded and you had an emotional a connection. They wouldn't do that and pretend that you don't even exist. One day they love you, the next day they pretend you don't exist. You're going to be angry. Okay? So don't let them make you feel like that there's something wrong for you being angry. Well, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Sit there and take it? No. No. Call it for what it is. You wouldn't do that to them in their darkest hour, or no matter what, you wouldn't do it to them. And they did it to you. That's how you know what you're dealing with. That's my point. Guys, I said in my interview today with Paxton, take all the labels. Again, let's do this whole thing of taking all the labels out. Let's take all the labels out for a second. Take it all out. I said in my interview tonight with Paxton, I said it. I don't even know where this came from. I said it just from my heart. It just came pouring out. I said, if you have a big heart, I actually wrote this down because he said that should be the name of your book. If you have a big heart, you have to have even bigger boundaries. That's what I said. If you have a big heart, you have to have even bigger boundaries. And if that's the lesson I've learned, even up until recently, then that's a lesson I learned and I take with me, and I now know, like, that's how it has to be. I can't see it any other way. So you got to guard it, and that's that. So the link to Paxton's channel, I want to try and see if I can link it. Yeah. Because I think there might be a way for you guys to even watch the interview, even if you're not on Instagram. But he did tell me he's going to give me a copy, so hopefully he does. Because if he gives me a copy, I'll put it up on the channel this weekend for sure. Anyway, 2 minutes here. I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all of you that see me. Paxton said some really awesome things to me today that almost made me want to cry. I didn't realize he's been watching me for as long as, so again, Paxton has a channel on, actually just got on YouTube, Narc Abuse TV, and he is putting people on such as myself that are trying to get narcissism awareness out there. And, he said some he said some things to me today that I didn't realize, how he felt about me, about the channel, and it meant a lot to me to hear that feedback, because you just don't know. When you don't know, you don't know. And I see you guys too. I see you guys for who you are. I see you guys for your authenticity, and I see you guys for wanting to have the support during the time you're in and needing the help, and needing to feel that support and love during a very hard time. And I'm here for you. So don't ever forget that. I take people for one-to-one coaching 7 days a week. So listen, if you email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com, tracefaceit@gmail.com, and I check my email. Here's my Zoom to log in here. I got to log off. I check my email all the time. If I see your email and you're having a bad day, I will get you in with me and we will work together. And I have the lowest rates from any other coach I know of. So you just email me and I'll get you in. This is how I make my living now. I love you guys very much. I'm Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together. And thank you again to all of you that are loyal supporters of me and my channel and what we're trying to do here. I'm Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together.